Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Inked After Dark with me, Heidi Lavon. I do this weekly, Thursday evenings, thus Inked After Dark, where we talk about all kinds of things, tattoo related, industry related, everything. I'm just gonna wait as this builds a little bit here. I live right outside of Portland, Oregon, in a little town called Estacada. Ooh, there we go. And I just got back from Pasadena after going to the Golden State Tattoo Show last weekend, and it was super awesome. It was fun seeing all of my friends that I haven't seen in a while, not to mention meet a bunch of people from the internets, which is awesome too. I had a blast. I got my whole entire right butt cheek tattooed. That was awesome and interesting. I also thought that it would be a whole lot more painful, and it was kind of painful-ish, but it wasn't the worst tattoo that I've gotten. So I'm sure I'll have a lot of people ask me how was the pain tolerance. It wasn't that bad. So, hello, up close. I did go with my boyfriend James. He got his right hand tattooed. We both got tattooed by Joseph Hefs, and I think I pronounced it right. I asked him how I pronounce his last name, and he said Hefs. I think the A is silent. So yeah, I got a giant jellyfish tattooed on my butt cheek. Yeah! If you want to check that out, you can go to my Instagram. This is where you can find it. Backwards. This is where you can find me on everything. Instagram, YouTube, Snapchat, Facebook, whatever. So go ahead and screenshot that. Anyways, so here I am. James and I did go to the gym earlier today, and if you guys missed that, you guys can actually scroll down a little bit and go watch that fitness video. We did leg day. Yeah. Thank you so much. Lots of positive feedback. You guys are awesome. Yeah. So yeah. What did I do today? I did that, and then I came home, and then we went to go see Resident Evil, the newest Resident Evil. That was awesome. I definitely am sad that it's the last one. So if you guys get a chance, you guys should go see the very last Resident Evil. What's up from Brazil? Puerto Rico. Yeah, I haven't been to Puerto Rico. That seems awesome. Seems hot, beachy. Thank you so much. Oh, that's really sad. I don't know. A prayer though. I'm sending her good well wishes. I guess that's the best I can do here. I'm good this evening. Thank you so very much for asking. I have a different backdrop. This is the backdrop that I use quite a bit, or I have in the past, for photos. I do some modeling. I learned a little bit of some photography, which is awesome. And then I do hair. And yeah, my life is good. Thank you so much. What's up from Boston? Thank you. If you guys want to see any of my hair portfolio and things I've done like hair-wise, you guys can also visit my Instagram, my hair Instagram. It's Heidi Lavon Does Hair. So just add Does Hair on the end of Heidi Lavon. Yeah. From Philly. Awesome. I'm assuming you might be going to the Philly Tattoo Expo, right? I think it's this month. I think it's like soon, in like a week or two. I went to the Philly Expo a couple of years ago, and that was fun. It was a huge show. I think that was the largest show that I've ever been to. It's crazy. Thank you. I put a little bit of effort into today. So many people from Brazil. Thank you. My hair color is, it's a little gross in the middle, but I think all of the hair color right now is Arctic Fox. All the blue is Arctic Fox hair color, and then I'm letting my natural grow in up here. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet, honestly. But I did cut all my hair off, though. It's just so much work to have long hair, you know? What's up from Texas? I've never been to Texas. Lots of languages I can't read. Hello. Yeah, Philly is 10th through the 12th. Thank you for correcting me. I don't know if I'm going to be going this year. That's in like a week or two, week and a half. It's a little short notice. I've known it's been coming up for quite a while, but I just don't know if I'm going to go. I have lots of things going on. Lots and lots of things going on. Very busy. Awesome. I think the one in Phoenix is Hell City, right? They also have one in Columbus, Ohio. I haven't been to either one of them, but I am super originally from Arizona, although I grew up in Alaska my whole life. From Fairbanks, Alaska, so it's super duper cold. Again, if you're just tuning in, my name is Heidi Levon. This is where we do an episode talking about whatever each week on Thursday evenings. Yeah. If you're looking for my personal info, it is in the info box above, and then you can also find it here. Yeah. Tight. St. Louis, Nova Scotia, Canary Island. I don't even know where Canary Island is. Yeah, lots of places. Thank you so much. You're so sweet. I don't know who you are either, John, but hello, nice to meet you. I hate that I have to keep looking in like this. If I had like another phone right here, it might be a little bit easier. I tried to boot up my little like iPad device thing, but it just was not having it. So maybe next time. Maybe I'll get it to work by next time so that I don't have to keep leaning in. Yeah. I grew up in Alaska. That's where I'm from. Super cold place. I think it reaches 40, 50 below. It's the coldest. Missouri. What is my favorite tattoo? My favorite tattoo still is my Chucky piece. I mean, I really love my butt cheek. It's amazing, but it's just the fact that it's Chucky, and I love Child's Play. I love movies. So, yeah, I'm kind of a movie geek when it comes to that. Fairborn, Ohio. A kiss. There you go. Boulder, Colorado. Awesome. I have a family cabin in Boulder, Colorado, actually, and it's been in the family for like decades. Ever since my great-grandma was a kid, actually. So I think, I don't know, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 years. Long time. Good day from Australia. I did go to Australia a few years ago as well. I didn't go when it was terribly hot. Maybe in Fahrenheit, like 60, 70. It wasn't that bad. Thanks so much. I don't know what else to say to that, but thanks. Yes, it's a Chucky tattoo. I love it. I love them all, but I want to say that my favorite Child's Play film was probably Bride of Chucky, just because they introduced Jennifer Tilly, and I love Jennifer Tilly. So, and that's like the first movie where they introduced Chucky with staples in his face, and I love that. That's what I have tattooed on my leg. So, what's up from Jersey? Yes. No. If you want me to stand up, you can go look at my Instagram. Right here. Right there. I have an extensive array of photos there where you can basically see everything. And then Inked Mag is also coming out with their own type of platform. It's called Is My Girl. So it's basically a place where models, girls, wherever can put all of their full photo galleries, their photography, do live video, and post videos in general. So that's good. What's the most disliked tattoo you have? Honestly, I hate my hands. Like, I love the concept of these. And it wasn't necessarily the artist's fault. It's because I had an allergic reaction, skin-wise. I cannot be Sharping on. There are a lot of other people, too, who are allergic to Sharpies. There's a ton of tattoo artists who will just freehand draw tattoos, or not tattoos, but freehand on, like, the stencil, I guess you could say. And that's how I had an allergic reaction. Like, it didn't heal right. It just healed like cloudy, like versus all of this. See what I'm saying? So probably my hands. I'll probably get my hands lasered off here soon. I hope. I've never had any laser work, so I can imagine how painful that would be. Ugh. Are you going to finish that sleeve up? I know, right? When I put my arm up, you can't even see any tattoos. Yes, I would love to finish up this sleeve. Like, soon. I'm not a suicide girl. I've been mistaken for a suicide girl like 3 times today. I'm not a suicide girl. I have nothing to do with suicide girls at all. I have nothing against it. I'm just not a suicide girl. Shout for Mew. Most painful tattoo. My chin was pretty bad. My fingers sucked. Probably right here was like, this is like the worst tattoo I've ever gotten, right on my finger. I don't even have my knuckles done. But this was horrible. It was so painful. Mount Everest. I didn't get tattooed today. I got tattooed... Is it Thursday today? It's Thursday. I got tattooed last Saturday at the Golden State Tattoo Expo in Pasadena. It was the first time that I had gone to that show and the first time that I had gone to Pasadena in general. It's hot. It's hot in here, you guys. My nationality, I am 50% Polish. I'm a quarter German and quarter Irish. My dad is 100% Polish from Canada. My dad's parents were from Poland, so I'm super Polish. And I also have dual citizenship to Canada. I just haven't gone since I was like a wee babe. I don't even remember it, honestly. Sentimental tattoos. Yeah, I do. This tattoo, it's really hard to show you. Basically, this dude, I was with this dude for 5 years. He was my first love. So yeah, he passed away and I got a memorial tattoo. I do not regret it, and I hold it very dear. If you want to see the finished tattoo of my butt cheek, you're gonna have to go to my Instagram. This is where you will see the butt cheek. Finished butt cheek. Memphis. I don't know. I don't really have any yearning to come to Memphis. I don't know even what I would do in Memphis, unless it was maybe a tattoo show. I don't know. I'm not sure. You was in Pasadena. Did you go to the Pasadena show? Friday I was walking around. James and I were hanging out with Jessica Wild. She's super awesome. Her and I had been talking via social media for a little bit, so I finally got to meet her. She's even more beautiful and hilarious in person, so that was cool. And then Saturday, the first half of the day, I just kind of like milled around. And then the last half of the day, Saturday, I got my butt cheek tattooed. That was interesting. Yeah, if you were watching, that was me getting my butt cheek tattooed live here. So I think if you go back in time, you could probably find it. The art is amazing. Thank you so much. Yeah, I know, my ears. My ears. Honestly, like I don't regret my ears. I've had a good run with them. They become more of like an inconvenience to me. They get snagged on things, pretty annoying. I'll probably have them sewn up. Yeah, but I don't regret them. Like everything that I've gotten, like body-wise, modification-wise, I haven't really regretted, except for I regret this piercing. I regret my bridge piercing. I hated it. Like, it was awesome at first, and then I slowly started to hate it. And it started to grow out of my face. The piercer did a horrible job piercing it. I think they might have been new. It just wasn't done right at all. I don't think they pierced it far back enough, so the metal bar just started pushing and protruding out of my face. And there's even just like, it's still a large scar, and a lot of people still ask me if I can put it back in there, but I can't. It's just 2 giant holes. So this makes me feel like a parakeet. And I'm always making fun of myself with James about it, telling him how much of a parakeet I feel like. Yeah, Heidi the parakeet. Thank you. Some people say they hate him. Some people say they love him. Some people are indifferent. I know my parents don't like him. They never have. They told me they could definitely, like, handle the tattoos, they could handle the piercings, whatever, but the ears, my dad was like, I will pay to have those ears sewn up if you do it. And I said, I'm not ready yet. So I would say I would say I'm very ready though. Right now I'm ready. Your tist? I don't know what that means. I can't speak that language. Wouldn't be able to have a professional photo shoot at me. I mean, I'm available for hire if you're wanting to use me in a photo shoot, but you'd have to email me. You'd have to send me an email. So you visit my Instagram page. There is a lovely button. There's a lovely contact button up above in my Instagram. You can just click that, and voila. No, if you want to see this awesome body, you can go to my Instagram or my Facebook. I do have it tagged. Yeah. I want it. A lot of these things that you guys say are so, like, mind-boggling. Like, first of all, I can't understand the languages. There's a language barrier for sure. And then some of, like, the really, like, gross stuff. I just can't believe it, you guys. Show off your tats. I am showing my tats off. My tats. First of all, don't even say tats. Say tattoos. Say artwork. My chest is Falkor from The Neverending Story. I love that. A lot of my tattoos have to do with my childhood. So basically anything nostalgic for me. Movies, childhood memories, things that I favored or I held dear to my heart as a child. So yeah. What else do I have? I have a Skeksis on my calf from the Dark Crystal. It's kind of hard. It's hard to show everything. Skeksis, Chucky, Falkor. I have a pirate ship tattooed on my back, and in the scroll it says Bangarang. That's from Hook, because I love that movie. I love breakfast for dinner. That's the best. I love bacon. No, I'm not a vegan. No, I'm not a vegetarian. I will say the older I've gotten, the more my body's like, nope, you can't eat that. I'll say that. But no, I love meat. Bacon's great. Thanks, man. Thanks, man. Yeah, and if you're just tuning in, my name is Heidi. I do a little video segment weekly, Thursday evenings, which is right now, called Inked After Dark, because it's nighttime, although I got all these lights on for you guys. Yeah, and you can find all my stuff here. Oh, I did it right this time. You can find all my stuff here. Make sure to screenshot it. I do a little bit of modeling, a little bit of photography. I do a little bit of traveling, like everyone else, I'm sure. Yeah. Yeah, man. That's me. How many hours I have? When people ask me that, because I'm asked that a lot, I usually say 11 years. I've been getting tattooed for 11 years. What are my favorite genre in film? Horror. Horror. I like being scared. I like when people scare me. I'm easily scared, in fact. Easily startled. But I love horror. I love sci-fi a lot. I actually just saw the last Resident Evil, like the newest one, I guess, in the movie theaters earlier today, like a couple of hours ago. I don't want to spoil it for anyone, so I won't really go into huge detail about it. But I will say it was good. I felt like the ending was satisfying. There's a good happy ending to the last Resident Evil, so that's always good. Not trying to ruin it for any sci-fi lovers here. I'm not Miss Normal Skin. I guess you could say I'm not, dude. Thanks so much. Thanks so much. Yeah. So that's that. That's my favorite genre. Somehow I get suckered into watching a lot of rom-coms. Like, I like comedies. I don't like really romantic movies. I don't like dramas. I like thrillers if they're thrillers bordering on horror movie. Like horror thriller. Or like a super really scary thriller. I can get into that. The Shining is one of my favorite movies. Obviously, The Neverending Story is one of my favorite movies. The Dark Crystal. I love Silent Hill, and I like playing the video game Silent Hill. It's really scary. It scares the shit out of me, in fact. Yeah. What's up, Alan? Do you have any that I regret? You know, a part of me is kind of regretful that I started my back, like, at such a young age. I really wish I would have started it. I really wish I would have started my back, like left it alone so that I could just get it all done at the same time. Like, outline, shading, color. But I just didn't. I just started patching it together. I'm like a blanket, like a quilt. Devil's Rejects is okay. It's not one of my favorites, but I love Rob Zombie. Thank you so much. Again, if you're just tuning in, my name's Heidi. I do a little weekly show every Thursday evening. You can find me on, not that. You can find me on Snapchat, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. It's like a lot of them. And then Ink Mag is also coming out with their own type of platform. And it's called Is My Girl. So I believe my link will be HeidiLavon.ismygirl.com. That'll be my custom URL or link. Yeah, dude. There's a kiss. Hello. I guess I would be cool to hang out with. I guess I would consider myself someone kind of chill to hang out with. Yeah, dude. Thank you so much. I wish I knew Spanish, you guys. I do have a luck dragon on me. Thank you. There are a couple people that are actually being like, oh, is that Falcor? Yes, Falcor is on my chest. It's kind of hard to see. If you go into my Instagram or any of my other pages, you will see the full chest piece. So it's a lot easier to tell. My first tattoo was this one right here. That later Falcor was merged into holding this. This was done by Christian Lies. What used to be Good Karma Tattoo in Fairbanks, Alaska, where I'm from. I grew up in Fairbanks, super tiny town. Yeah, it's crazy to see, like, all of the people from my old hometown. It's crazy to see where they are today. A lot of them stayed in this very same exact place. Some of them passed away, which sucks and crazy. Some of them moved on and have these huge families now, and yeah, man, like, everyone's just doing their own thing. Everyone keeps asking when James and I are going to get married, but I already asked James to unmarry me, so I don't even have to worry about asking him to marry me now. You know? It's not really necessary. That you wish you could have. That I wish I could have. Man, there's so many awesome tattoo artists. I don't know who would be, like, my idol artist. I've been, like, dying to get tattooed by Joseph Hefs, and I finally got to, and I'm, like, super excited about it, and it's on my butt cheek, so it's not like I can just pull my pants down and show everybody my butt cheek, but they are in photos, and you can see them via photos, so it's not so bad. I don't feel as bad. So yeah. My jellyfish, you're gonna have to go to my Instagram to check it out. That is the deal. It took me 11 years. I've been getting tattooed for 11 years now. It's a long time, right? Which has the most meaning? See, no, I'm not just going to pull my shirt up so you can see all my tattoos. How many tattoos do I have? How many tattoos do I have? I don't know how many tattoos I have. When people ask me that, I say 11 years. And people also ask me how much I've spent on them, and I just say 11 years. It's just like a good general, safe across the board answer to give somebody when asking me about my tattoos. So, you know, safe. Yes, I'm going to finish up the rest of my body. I seriously need to get cracking with this. This is out. This is unacceptable for me. I don't know what I'm going to do. I do know that this right sleeve is dedicated to Alaska, because I am from Alaska, so I just want to get a bunch of that stuff on me, man. I'm thinking maybe some mountains, maybe some river, maybe some salmon, some Alaskan trees. I have Alaskan rodent up here, and I think it's called a pika, and then I've got like a little wolfy lady kind of deal, a fox lady. I don't know. It could be a fox, could be a wolf. What do you guys think? And then I've got a crow down here, and I've got an Eskimo right there. And then I've got a mermaid, and then I've got an ocean. It's kind of a little bit of everything. No, I don't care about the future. Like, I don't care that I'm tattooed. I'm not worried for my future because I'm tattooed. I am a hairstylist, so, you know, in this day and age, especially like in that industry, people are encouraged to like be who they are and be who they want to be and like look how they want to look. So it's a very flexible career. I love it. I take pride in my work. I've been doing hair for the last 10 years. I am a licensed professional. Yeah, man. So if I'm not like retouching photos or shooting, modeling, if I'm not traveling, I do work 2 days a week, Monday, Tuesday. And if you want to check out my hair work, you could literally just hit this, type that, and then does hair on the end. So Heidi Levon does hair. And that's where you can find all my stuff for hair and stuff. Thank you so much. Yeah. I don't know. I don't really regret any of my tattoos except for, no, I don't really regret any of them. I like where they're placed. It's fine. I wouldn't mind getting more on my legs. I'm getting kind of full on my legs, but I still have my inner thighs to do. I have my outer right calf. I have the tops of my feet. I'm like terrified to get my feet tattooed. I've been saving that for like the end, you guys. It's horrible. I don't know how many tattoos I have. I'm working on one giant tattoo. My whole body. Thank you so much. Newfoundland, what's up, Tara? And yeah. So if you're just tuning in, my name's Heidi. I live right outside of Portland, Oregon. I'm from Alaska, from Fairbanks, Alaska. Super small town. In my spare time, I like long walks on the beach and sparkling wine. No, I'm just joking. No, I do a little bit of photography. I've stepped back a little bit from modeling. I don't do it as much, but I still do it. I still love it, and it's fun and everything. I just feel like I'm enjoying shooting people a lot. Maybe just as much, if not more, nowadays. And I do enjoy like learning and absorbing everything as far as like Lightroom, Photoshop, all that stuff takes a long time to learn. I still have tons of things I need to learn still. But so far, I've learned what I do, what I need to do, what I need to get done. So I'm okay with that. No, I already have my face tattooed. I also don't really regret this. I might have it lasered off and redone. Who knows? I wouldn't mind getting like a couple of little like white snowflakes or something tattooed on my face. But I'm not going to have like my face tattooed. I already have my chin done. And I have behind my right ear tattooed. Yeah, man. Thank God the tops of your feet didn't hurt that bad. I'm like freaked out. I went to the Golden State Tattoo Show and I was getting my whole right butt cheek tattooed, and I kept having people come over and be like, "Oh my gosh, are you in pain? Are you okay?" And I'm like, it's really not that bad at all. Like, there are a shit ton of like nerve endings in your butt apparently, and I had a lot of people tell me that too, like, "Oh my gosh, you're getting your ass tattooed, it's gonna hurt so bad." And I'm like, I kind of gave myself a little anxiety thinking about it, but I pulled through. I did it. I'm happy. I'm satisfied. Joseph did like an amazing, phenomenal job on it, and I couldn't have asked a better tattoo artist to do it. So I'm lucky, you guys. I'm so lucky. My favorite tattoo. I have so many favorites. My Chucky tattoo on my outer left thigh. I love my chest. Bob Jones at Jackalope Tattoo here in Portland, Oregon did my Falcor. Derek Ward did my left sleeve, half of my throat, my moth, most of my legs. Derek Ward has done like primarily not all of them, a lot. Maybe like 70% of my tattoos he's done, so quite a bit. And then Bob Jones out of Jackalope Tattoo has done maybe the other last 20%. And then the last 10 to 15 to 20% are like a couple of pieces I've acquired from some other artists that I've been lucky enough to get. So it's yeah. I'm just thinking. I'm like thinking about all the tattoos that I have. Yeah, and then Dustin Kendig did my favorite tattoo, which is my Chucky tattoo on my outer left thigh. It's sick. I'll give you guys a little peek. That's my favorite tattoo. Maybe I'll stand. There you go. I gotta get the little spot below it tattooed. Yeah, man. Over your chest and abdomen, but don't stop, blah, 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 you're naked, it kills me. Do this for likes and attention. I really don't do this for likes and attention at all. Like, I'm not really doing anything to demand attention. You know what I mean? I'm wearing clothes, I'm sitting here, I'm just chatting, man. There ain't nothing wrong with that. I think it's nice when people reach out and talk to their fans or followers, people that they've talked to via social media for a while. Like, I think it's awesome. I think it's rad because I also reach out to those kind of people too. I have people that I look up to, like, you know, like social media and like people that I haven't been able to meet yet. I totally look up to them. So it's nice when people like are conversing. It's just an open means of communication. That's all it is, dude. That's all it is, dude. Yeah. So, again, if you're just tuning in, my name's Heidi. I do this weekly, every Thursday evening. Thank you, Inked Mag, for allowing me to come and do my little weekly shows. It's awesome. Yeah, and this is where you can find me. Me. And I'm basically on every social media and platform known to man. I do use my Instagram the most, though. Followed by my my hair page, which is also on Instagram, and it's also basically under Heidi Lavon, but just add does hair on the end of it. So yeah. When did you get your first tattoo? I got my first tattoo on my 18th birthday. Silly story, I think I told it last week because somebody asked. No big deal. I told my mom that I wanted to get tattooed, and my mom was not down at all for that. She actually told me, she goes, not until you're 18th and not under my roof. And I was like, all right, with your bad self, trying to be all bad and hard like my mom. I love my mom. She's awesome. But, and then I was like budging more. I was like, look, I'm going to get tattooed and there's nothing you can do about it because I'm going to do it. And so she was like, all right, if you're going to do it and you're going to be under my roof, you have to pay for it yourself. And I was like, no problem, dude. Because I was like hustling. Like, I worked at the car shop, or the car wash, y'all, and it was called Splash and Dash, and I believe it is still there in Fairbanks, Alaska. If there are any people doing like this is an aggressive hand knife here. If anybody in Fairbanks, Alaska is hearing this, you need to let me know if Splash and Dash still exists, because I loved that job. It was awesome. I was like the only chick that worked there, and I worked with a bunch of dudes. And my best friend, Noelle, would always come and pick me up, and we'd roll out, and we would, you know, go smoke weed or whatever, get in trouble, and then I would come back to work. Yeah, it was crazy. Anyways, I'm just, like, reminiscing in my mind. Splash and Dash. Where was I going with this? I don't even remember. Splash and Dash. I don't know. Oh, yeah. I had to pay for it. That's right. Sorry. Squirrel. So I managed to come up with the money to get my first tattoo that my mom did not want me to get. I don't even think my dad cared. I don't even know what he was doing. I don't even know. But I went down to Good Karma, which it was called Good Karma. It's not there anymore. It was next to a smoke shop. Rock and Roll. Mr. Rock and Roll? I don't know. Fairbanks, Alaska, whatever. So I went down there and I smoked a joint before I got tattooed. I don't know if that was a bad thing or if that was a good thing. I just remember being really sleepy. And usually I don't like to smoke and get tattooed. I think it's like the worst idea ever, because generally when you're stoned or you're smoking, you get way too into your head, you know what I mean? Like, oh, So I did that, but actually I was just really sleepy instead, so I got tattooed. He finished it, and then I went to go pay, and I couldn't find my wallet. Like, I had lost my wallet, and I had to pay him. So I had to call my damn mom to come down to the shop, and she had to pay for it herself. She seemed pissed, but I don't think she was that pissed. I think it was more humorous, and I think it was definitely humorous to me, because she did not want me to get tattooed at all, and she is the one that ended up having to pay for it. So props, Mom. I love you. I love you, man. So yes, so if you're just tuning in, my name's Heidi Lavon. I'm sure I sound like a broken record. I do a little weekly segment. I've just been calling it Inked After Dark because I do it in the evening, and it's technically after dark, even though I have all these lights set up for y'all. But yeah, man, I do a little bit of modeling. Some of you guys might know me from modeling. Some of you guys might know me just from social media in general, and that's cool, whatevs. Yeah, thanks for watching, like, weekly, and joining me, and asking me bizarro questions that I'm answering for y'all. I also have a lot of girls that send me messages daily telling me that they look up to me and that I'm their role model, and if do I have any advice or like tips or whatever. And I like it's super flattering, it's like super touching. Yeah, man, like, chase your dreams. You gotta work hard, you gotta hustle, man. Like, nothing in life is easy. You have to work for that shit, obviously. But yeah, like, make a goal, set a goal, write it down. I feel like when I want to get something accomplished, if I write it down, it's gonna get done faster. So anyways, I am 29. I'm gonna be 30 in May, so I am a Gemini. Are there any other Geminis out there? No, I am not single. If you follow me on social media, you know that I'm not single, because I post about my boyfriend all the time. His name is James Ramsey, and he is an amputee and fitness enthusiast, and he's tall and sexy, and I'm a lucky lady. Very lucky. No, I haven't been to the Caribbean. I'm sorry, I'm like also pumped because I believe they're coming out with a new Pirates of the Caribbean, and I'm like super psyched. I'm like really excited for all the new movies that are coming out. So they're coming out with a new Alien, and it comes out 3 days before my birthday. So I believe it comes out May 19th, because my birthday is the 22nd of May. They're also coming out with Justice League, Batman, Justice League, Batman, Wonder Woman, dude who, Aquaman, and then there's this other dude, but I can't remember what that character is. Anyways, Aquaman, yeah, and then what else is coming out? There's like so many. They're coming out with John Wick 2, which I'm excited about. Yeah, I talk about movies all the time when I come here every week. I feel like it's always comes back to movies, and I'm okay with that. I could talk movies all day. I don't shave my chin. I pluck the hair from my chin, actually. And then when my boyfriend is waxing me and giving me a full-on Brazilian, I just make him hit the chin, or I'll just pluck that out. Super easy. It's taken me 11 years to get as many tattoos as I have right now. Yeah, 11 years. 11 years. I'm so wishing that I could speak that language and understand, but I can't. Beautiful. I pay you lots of money for you. Take care of you. Yet that I don't understand either at all. I don't get that. My Instagram name is Heidi Lavon. Wacha. Screenshot that. I've thought about, as lame as it sounds, ordering a t-shirt or a tank top that just literally says at Heidi Lavon, just so that it's just there and I don't have to keep showing you guys a piece of paper. That, or I could just... Is that backwards? That's backwards. Right? Is that backwards? Yeah! That's really small, though. That's not going to do it. Anyways, I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to make that tank top so whenever anyone asks me where they can find my stuffs, I'm just going to be wearing it. This just makes it easier. You know, show us the wolf. The wolf. Actually, it's a luck dragon. It's not a wolf. Although, I forgive you because when I do a first look at it, it almost looks like a Japanese dragon or something. Yeah. Yeah, man. What's up from Texas? I know, tattoos are scary. I had my whole right butt cheek tattooed last week in Pasadena, and I was like freaking out the whole time before, like I normally do, because I overreact over everything. I'm over analytical and I overreact, and what's the other word that I do? I like hyper focus on things. What is that called again? I guess over analyzing, whatever. So I overanalyzed, obviously, on the pain of my butt cheek getting tattooed, and it wasn't that bad. Joseph is a phenomenal tattoo artist, and he's very light-handed. He's like super strong, like a bear. So when you look at him, you think he's gonna be like deliver this like intense blow with his machine, but he's just like boop, like feather kisses. So it's really not that bad. Nicaragua. Wow. Whoa, thank you so much. Thanks so much. Yeah, man. So if you're just joining me, my name's Heidi. I do this little like weekly thing where I come in and I talk about all kinds of things. I talk about some of the things I do. I talk about my life. I talk about traveling. I talk about nachos and tacos and like whatever. Movies, lots of movies. Painful tattoo zone. I'd say anywhere on your, like, in your inner arm sucks. Inner arm here sucks. I hated this. I mean, I don't have it here, but I have it once, and once was enough. It sucked. Oh, that's awesome. Thanks so much for following me, Chris. Dominican Republic. What's up from... I'm trying to squint, you guys. I have the worst vision. If you guys want to see more, like, more in general of, like, the tattoos and, like, whatnot, or my modeling, you can check out my Instagram, because it's got it all. It also reroutes you to all of my other social media platforms. Which Ink Mag is coming out with Is My Girl. It's been talked about it before. If you haven't liked and followed, you should go right now and do it. Maybe go do it after the video or during it, whatever. Just in the search engine, put Is My Girl. And then that's a platform they'll be coming out with. My custom URL will be HeidiLavon.ismygirl.com. Yeah. Otherwise, I'm on Instagram the most. Instagram, I've tried to use my Twitter a lot more. I need to get better about making my YouTube videos. I'm like sucking really hard. So, yeah, dude. Yeah, man. So we're just here in my room with some lights. Hello, Carolina from San Diego and Montreal, Canada. Awesome. Yeah, I'm like, you guys are making me jealous about where you guys are living. It's like everywhere. My Instagram name is above. That's my Instagram name. All of the info, like my Instagram and my Facebook page is actually tagged right above this video in like the caption or whatever, and then my Instagram is Heidi Lavon. Heidi Lavon is what I use for everything, so that's even my email address. You know what I mean? It's like everything. It just makes it easier. It makes it easier, you guys. So yeah. London. You know, I haven't been to Europe. I don't know if it's not like I don't want to go to Europe. I just think there are other places that I would rather go first than Europe. Like, I'd rather go to Iceland. I'd rather go to Australia again. Australia was the best. I want to go to New Zealand. I don't know. I'd rather go to, like, Ireland. Is Ireland in Europe? Anyways, you guys know what I mean. Or somewhere tropical. I haven't really been anywhere tropical. I went to Australia, but I went when it wasn't, like, during its, like, hot peak season. So, you know. Hello from Singapore. I've never been to Asia either. I've heard a lot of great things about Thailand, Bali. Thailand supposedly is super cheap to travel in. You can get like $5 massages, like full body massages. Like, I'm all about that. I haven't even been to Mexico. I haven't been anywhere, you guys. Come on. Just all around the US. So yeah. Hello, hello. If you're just tuning in, my name is Heidi Lavan. All of my contact info and whatnot is right above this video in the caption link. I do a little bit of modeling, do a little bit of photography. I do hair. I am a licensed hairstylist. I have been for 10 years. I love it. It's great. I find quite a lot of satisfaction in it. In fact, yeah. I do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. My whole entire tattoo collection. I don't know if I just have like tattoo focused photos exactly. Like my whole body is basically on Instagram. You can go check it out there. It's like everywhere, all over my Instagram. Go to Ireland. Yeah, Ireland seems fun. I had a couple friends who've been to Ireland. I don't know what would be better, Ireland or Scotland. I don't know. Maybe Ireland. The Philippines. Whoa. I think my back is about 45% done. And the reason why I say that is because the upper half is pretty much done and the lower half isn't, but it gets smaller down. Well, yeah, 45% done. Yeah, I'd say it's about almost half done. And I want to get it out of the way. I'm really jealous because James has his whole back done and he was smart and just got it all done at once. And I just kind of patched it together like a blanket, you know? Jamaica. Hello from you. Nice. I would not get my eyeballs tattooed. No. I've seen that. That there's a chick, Grace Neutral. She has got purple eyes, I believe. I think it looks cool, but I'm not going to take it there. I'm not going to take it to that extreme. Yeah, sure, maybe I've got my face tattooed and I've got my throat tattooed and my hands and all that, but I think eyeballs is like next level. That's like going. I don't know if I'm ready for that. Plus, I just think I would be scared, like, imagining a needle going for my eye. Like, I can't. With me thinking about it right now freaks me out. There's no way. The best tattoo I have, that's really hard to say because there are so many awesome art pieces I have. There's a lot of, there's quite a few artists that took their time and their patience and their steady hand to give me some of these pieces. So I don't know. I definitely do know that my favorite piece is my Chucky tattoo. So yeah. Yeah, dude. Thank you so much. Y'all are sweet. Oh, I'm just trying to place this, you guys. Maybe here? Not so dark. I like that. I'm trying to keep you guys in the light. There we go. No, I'm not getting my eyelids tattooed either. If you want to see the tattoo that Joseph did, you're going to have to go visit my Instagram. Or you can go visit Joseph's, excuse me, I'm like burping here, you guys. You can go visit, Joseph's page as well. Wait, I can't even talk today, you guys. I'm like, yeah. Actually, the chin hurt quite bad. Here, I'll give you a good look. Yeah, actually the chin sucked, and I'll tell you why the chin really sucked. The chin sucked because basically my artist used my jawbone as a backboard to just just drill into it. So yeah, and I mean if I move my face, I mean it's if I move my face, like my face is tattooed, my jawbone is, you know, it's kind of crazy having my face tattooed. I mean, this I forget about because it's just kind of small off onto the side, but when I like tip my head up, I'm like, dude, my like face is tattooed. Anyways, it's crazy. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you so much, Kimberly. But the joke is on you because you took the time to come to my live video to tell me it was disgusting. So I can't help but feel bad for you. It does hurt, actually. It sucks. Yeah, and if you're just tuning in, my name is Heidi. I'm in here every Thursday evening just to talk about whatever. If anybody has any questions at all, then ask me. Yeah, I give my social media a little bit of a heads up when I'm going to do this, or like when I'm about to go on, and it's usually around 6 p.m. West Coast time. I think that seems to be a good time and day for me, considering I work when I want to, and when I do technically work doing hair, it's Monday and Tuesday. So I like to have the freedom, you guys. It's part-time job, full-time life. It's nice working for myself. You know, it took me 10 years to figure out how to entirely work for myself. So I'm 100% employed by myself. It's nice. Thank you so much. Again, if you're just tuning in, this is where you can find me. I'm going to be super annoying about it. There we go. So you can screenshot that. And that's where you can find all my stuff, like Instagram. Probably Instagram, because I use Instagram the most. So, what is 9 plus 10? 19. That was creative. Thank you. I do have an owl tattoo. Do I have one or two owl tattoos? I have one owl tattoo. Wait, where is it? Oh. Boop. There's my little owl tattoo. I think owl tattoos are a bit mainstream, but who cares? I think they make an excellent tattoo, and they're pretty. I like anything that's winged. I'm actually like a bird freak. I grew up with birds, parakeets, cockatiels, nothing larger than a cockatiel, but I have had quite a few birds as pets. I love birds. I'm a dork like that. And I think I have one, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I have 6 bird tattoos. I love it. I love it. How do you come to somebody's live video to be rude and can't even spell? That's really true. Thank you for having my back, dude. I don't know how many tattoos I have all together at all. I've been collecting for 11 years, so I don't really know. I would consider this one piece just right here. I mean, one giant piece. The more I can stitch all my skin body parts together, it becomes part of that one tattoo that I'm trying to work on. So, do you have any quotes or lettering? I do. Well, I do. This says blessing in disguise, and then on my back it says we'll figure it out. It goes with my memorial piece of my boyfriend of 5 years who passed away. I got him tattooed on me, and I put a little quote underneath it, and it says, we'll figure it out. Basically, that's what he always said to me, or we always said to each other when a problem arose. So, arisen, one of them. No, I don't really care. When I get old and wrinkly, it's not really gonna matter because I'm gonna be old and wrinkly. You know what I mean? And I know that a ton of people around my age or older than me, younger than me, there's gonna be like a shit ton of people in the, from the tattoo industry who are gonna be tattooed, and when they get old and wrinkly, they're not gonna care either. I believe I even had a hoodie, and on the back of my hoodie it said, I don't care when I'm 80, or how did it go? It said, it won't matter when I'm 80, because I've had people ask me. Obviously, I've had very closed-minded people ask me that question. It's usually the closed-minded conservative people who ask me that question, which is, I'm not asked that question quite a bit, but I haven't asked it. And when I'm asked that question, I just say, I'm just going to be more decorated than you. I don't know. What's up from the Philippines? Word up. How old am I? I'm 29. I'm going to be 30 in May. I am a Gemini. I was raised in Alaska. I'm from Alaska, Fairbanks, Alaska. And I live right outside of Portland, Oregon right now. Yeah. Yeah, man. My Instagram is Heidi LaVon. My Instagram is right above in the caption. The info details caption above this video. And actually I think you mean, do I prefer color or black and gray? Usually when there's a black and white or black and gray tattoo being done, it's I think it's referred to as black and gray, or you know, sometimes an artist will make gray wash or put some white highlights in, but there's not really like, it's not common for you to see like full, you know, white color pieces being done. I don't see it often. I just see white used as highlights, accents, or like small little pieces. Like I do want to get a couple little tiny little snowflakes. I don't know where I'm going to get it, but I want them, and I want them in white. Maybe blue and white. Not every tattoo that I have has some sort of poetic, deep meaning. I mean, I'm surprised I don't even have a taco tattoo because I love tacos. But yeah, I don't even have a taco tattoo. I need one. Maybe that's going to be my next tattoo, is a taco. I don't know. Girls are hot with tattoos. Word up. No, not removing all my tattoos. I have definitely considered getting my hands tattooed. Removed. My hand tattoos. But I do want my hands tattooed. I just don't want these anymore. Mainly because I had a skin reaction. My artist used Sharpie, you know, like most artists, a lot of artists use that on their clients or their canvas or whatever you want to call it. I just happened to have an allergic reaction, so my skin freaked the fuck out, and excuse me, and it got infected and disgusting, and it was gross, and I was like, no, what are we gonna do? They're my hands. And at the time I was working 5 days a week in a salon where my hands are in and out of gloves and color and water. That was really excruciating. Like, that was horrifying, in fact. So I figured out that I was allergic to Sharpie, and I don't fucks around with Sharpies no more. I have to have a stencil put on. I've even used those like Sani pens. I think it's called a Sani pen, where instead of a Sharpie, they use like a pen on you, and they throw it away each time. So it's, you know, which is one pen per person. But even that, I don't want to like risk it. Cool. Too many tattoos. Gotta get rid of some. I'm not, but you can get rid of yours if you want. I have never been to Chicago. I've only been to Chicago O'Hare, and that was coming back from the Philly Expo. Philly Tattoo Convention. Yeah, like 2-3 years ago. 2.5-ish years ago. Yeah. Yeah, man. Well, yeah. So if you're just tuning in, my name is Heidi Lavon. I do a little weekly segment where I talk about all kinds of things. I'm really excited because I really want to bring a guest on. I think I'm going to bring on my friend Bria. We do some modeling and some photography together, and she's super awesome, super smart, very creative. She's like a dear friend of mine. So if you guys are on Instagram, you can find her under BWinnieXOXO, I believe, or BWinnieXO. Anyways, I'll post about it soon. I'm trying to get her to come over on a Thursday so I can have like a little guest one-on-one kind of chit-chatty. Cleveland, what is your belly? What is on my belly? I don't have anything on my belly. I have a moth on my upper belly. Yeah. Thank you for telling me I have dope tats. Dope tats. Yeah. So, one last time, this is where you're going to find me. I'm here weekly, and yeah. Thank you so much for watching. I think I'm going to call it, and I will see you guys next Thursday for some chitty chats. If you have any questions at all, shoot me a DM, shoot me a message. Whoa, shoot me a message here or Instagram or whatever. Maybe my Gmail. I don't know. If you guys have any great subjects or topics for ideas that I can talk about, if there's anything in particular that jumps out at me, maybe I'll keep like a little list, and then I'll refer back to it. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next week. Peace.